Hey guys, Gogsy here, and we've got a very special guest with us today. It's none other than Cupar Town Gaffer, Conor Caldwell. Say hello.
Nice to meet everyone.
Aye. So we're going to talk about the success of the squad. How do you think we've actually played throughout the whole season?
Definitely well. I think everybody's played their part in a successful season. Just after 1 year, won a league title, pushing on for a cup, it's quite something I'm glad to be a part of.
Ah, it's fantastic, especially after winning the league on Sunday, thanks to a no-show, probably because they're scared of me running riot.
Definitely, but it's a bit disappointing, but nevertheless won the league, which is the main thing.
Exactly. And so, how do you think the impact's coming? Because obviously we've had a lot of changes to the squad throughout the 10 games we played.
Definitely.
Because I think we had 10 or 11 players that playing against Team Canada the first time we played them.
When we started, obviously it was hard for us to get going because of the number of boys we had, especially against Canada. Obviously going to 10 men after a minute into the game.
Sean Smith.
I couldn't help it.
I got beat 6-1 unfortunately.
Build a muscle, but no, numbers grew, and the boys we brought in obviously helped us really push for it, and it showed when we were taking 20 goals off the team. But no, to be fair, everyone played their part from the start to the finish, and without those boys we wouldn't be where we are just now.
So after this season, what's going to happen to Cupar Town? How are we going to develop?
Well, hopefully obviously we'll move up the league now, go into second division, push on and hopefully go for the title there as well, and hopefully extend the squad a wee bit. Most of the boys who are already in it will be part of the squad again. There'll be some changes to the squad obviously, but no, it's obviously the same boys deserve a chance after winning. It'll be tougher, the teams are a lot better, so we'll have to step up as well. But no matter what league it is you're playing in, you want to win, and that's the biggest thing, is being successful, and hopefully we can push on and have another successful year.
So can you hint at any potential squad changes?
I'm not going to ditch anyone to the squad on
camera.
YouTube channel.
Not on camera.
No, there's a couple of boys who definitely have come in towards the end of the season that we'll be looking to cement into the team.
Get a few contracts signed.
Well, hopefully, there was a lot of boys who stood in for us in the season and deserved their place and did really well. But no, everyone who was there at the start worked hard as well, so can't complain.
So the next part of the video is going to be a Soccer AM style. Ask the coach or whatever it is. So we're going to start with the best trainer. Who's the ultimate trainer? Maybe someone who doesn't train that much.
If I go for special mentions, for the ones who are always at training, I would say Dom and Tony, but the best trainer I'd probably have to say is, I'd probably say Brad. Puts in a lot.
I don't think I've missed a training session either, to be honest.
Just ask the question, Scott.
So who's the worst trainer?
I'd probably have to go myself, because I don't turn up very often at training.
And you set the guidelines for training.
I do, but I make sure that training happens. Or me, or maybe Lee. No, I'd probably say myself, to be honest.
So I think we know the answer to this question. Most skillful.
You want me to say your brother? Most skillful player? Probably Richie, to be honest, yeah. It's a handful to play against.
Aye, I ken that. I used to play football with him all the time, as well as Brad. But who's the joker? Who's got the best banter?
I'd vote myself, but some will disagree.
Most of us will disagree on that one.
I don't know, I'd probably say maybe Hasty and Dom maybe share that, I'd say. But yeah, probably them two.
Well, you'd know more than I do, but who's the most intelligent?
Most intelligent? The most intelligent?
He's right next to you.
How many hires you got?
Well, I'm doing 3 hires at the moment.
You don't got me. Most intelligent? Not Declan anyway. definitely not Declan anyway. To start eliminating people for the team. Definitely not Hasty either. Like, I don't know. Probably Dom. Knows his stuff. Didn't know do much at school. But he knows his stuff. To be honest, I'll give him that. Yeah, probably Dom.
Fair enough. Who's the least intelligent? I think we've established this.
Declan, definitely. The guy can tie shoelaces.
Who's got the worst dress sense?
Declan by far.
Declan's
guy never takes off a snapback.
Oh, I know. Never does. Worst music taste?
Worst music? Sam Walker, because he plays big head music.
And who's the longest in the shower?
Tony Christie.
Tony Christie.
Definitely, and he knows why.
Aye. And now we're going to move on to a few of the Facebook questions that have been asked. Can Newport County be your favourite Sky Bet Football League team?
Everybody knows I support Lincoln. Newport, to be honest, I'm probably better than United right now. I'll not say I'll support them, but I'll look out for the results. So to whoever asked the question,
shout out to Mark.
I'll look out for Newport's results from now on.
And do you think Cupar Town can beat myself and my pal Mark to Division 1? It's a FIFA reference, by the way.
I'm going to say, Gordon, I'll give you that. Do you think we will?
Yes, I believe we've got the quality in the squad.
Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah, we will then.
Yeah.
We'll win the race to Division 1.
Aye. So, what are Dundee United's chances of coming up after they go down? Well, if
they go down,
because it's still mathematically possible.
It's going to be very tough, but no, there's definitely still a chance to stay up, but things have got to improve dramatically. But yeah, I think if we went down and got rid of some of the squad,
Deadwood,
and sort of weeded out the squad, and then got the right person running the club, I think that we could definitely come back up and be stronger. It worked for Hearts, so obviously it could definitely work for United.
And do you see Cupar Town as a new Gretna? You know, from like the regional divisions up to the Premiership.
It would be a great story.
It would be fantastic.
I think that
on my YouTube channel as well.
I think that the fairy tale sort of stops in St Andrews. I think it would be a great story, and I think that obviously after winning the league this year, full of confidence going into next year. If we could win next year and push into Premier Division, then what we're hoping is that the plan is next year possibly to move to the Fife Sunday Amateur League and set up our own Cupar side.
Because it takes some beating to score 20 plus goals. I mean, you need to be clinical in these leagues, and we've done that.
But that comes with the squad, and obviously going through the team there, we've had a couple of problems with the goalkeeper situation, but then Dom stepped down. We've had 3 clean sheets. We sorted out the back 4. Got rid of the mistakes that were happening. Again, 3 clean sheets. Then we brought in Richie, made a massive difference to the squad. Also, Kieran Hastie's goals have been key to our success.
Scoring every game.
On fire up there. No, definitely the players will be looking to keep and really set for next season, which will be tough, but
it will be.
Once we step up, I think we can definitely push the title again.
Who's the player of the season then? It's very debatable.
There is going to be, and this is exclusive to everyone, there will be a player of the season award, and there will be a manager's player of the season award at the end of the year, after the cup competition finishes and presented. So players player of the season will be given out to
they'll be voted
for the players, and they'll receive their trophy. And also then the managers will be given by me to the player. So obviously I expect to see everybody at training working hard for that.
Definitely will be.
No, it's obviously something that's we talked about it for a couple of years, running a team on a Sunday, because also we've got football on a Saturday. A lot of people do. A lot of people have their Saturday commitments playing football as well. And it was disappointing at the start that the numbers weren't there. But then as soon as numbers picked up, we got a wee bit of success. We had a tough. We have the the one game against Canada where we struggled, and then
we beat them and
we beat them. Yeah, we had a squad team there, and there is a couple of new boys who will be signed with the team that have a lot of talent. Some that will really improve the squad that next year step up. That some of the players who are in the squad just now might not make next year. But obviously, we're not going to try and push anybody away. But the tougher it gets, the harder it is to beat teams when you've got a poorer squad.
That's a fair statement. And I've got a few more questions. Now, someone asked me to ask you, do you think you could do the Dundee United job?
I would like to say definitely. I could tell them what I really think of them, and I have told someone what I think of them. And someone that has left the club, I've told them what I thought of them as well. But no, I think that they're protected too much, footballers.
Yeah, exactly. It's not the same as it was 20 years ago where you can just meet them.
No, definitely not.
Or places like that.
And I think that's what hurts most football fans, and especially United just now, that back in the days, and obviously I wasn't there, but you can understand it, the Jim McLean days where players played for, and it's something that I've always said, and I say it to wee kids as well, that I coach, if you play for the name that's on the front, on the badge, then they'll remember the name on the back, and that's something that's needing to be a bit more pushed in at United. Not enough of them play for the team, and that's disappointing. But no, going back to the question, I'd like to say that I could manage United.
And when you were younger, what did you want to be like?
When I was wee, everyone dreams of being a footballer.
Yeah,
and that's a massive one.
That's fair enough.
But then as I got a bit older, I wanted to go into teaching, and I'm still looking at going to teaching. But if I could,
imagine you as a teacher.
Well,
effing and blinding at everyone.
No, definitely not. I'm a different person when I'm coaching and teaching. Sports coaching would be a big one as well. Tough career to get into, but something to do with football would be great.
Exactly, I couldn't agree more.
But obviously it's something that's going to have to be looked at. Pushing on now, the age is going up. I have to sort of make a life for myself. Can't just be a Sunday league coach, doesn't pay well.
Unfortunately,
no.
Well, thanks for coming along, Conor.
Not a problem at all. It's been good.
Aye, and hopefully we can win the cup.
Hopefully we can.
Yes.
Why not? What a talent in that squad. We've beat everyone in our league. The league above, don't think they're much better. And I think we can beat everyone.
Yeah.
Why not?
Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Please leave a like down below if you want more of this snazzy content. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you later, guys. Take care.